Beautiful people, we have a new promo. We're looking at Ultimate Succession and we're ranking every single player. As per usual, we have broken rank 1 foot champs debatable in the pine. I'm not gonna hold you. I respect your time. Akanji, what are we talking about? Finally, with a little bit of upward movement, got a few play styles. It's better than the baseline. I'm not sure how his initial item as a standout player, Premier League, Manchester City, was play style-less. What? Bacha just went up against her prior to recording. I think she's back. Last year we saw her introduction. She made a difference, and now she's starting to get her way back into the conversation. There's a narrative building. Baggio, and I'm not recommending completing that SBC. However, the Italian, Brazilian with a little bit of flair, the tricks, the flicks, the technical, the 5-star skills. I still have too much respect, and I'm able to give you some of the ins and the outs. And remember, loud and clear, these videos are not based around value or price points, just ability on the virtual pitch. Speaking of Baresi, EA is not helping him. I can't bring him to the pine. I refuse to do it, but at 5'9" or 5'10", EA's not giving him the play styles or the stats to get upgraded in the right places to really give him that edge, and they have to know it. Help a brother out. Baresi is an icon, a legend of the game. Bomb Pastor. I know that I could get her into a weekend, without a doubt. But this was not a big enough upgrade from a previous iteration, which I already evoed, and it's similar to this version of Bomb Pastor. She got the weak foot, but she didn't get the skill moves. She should have just got both. Berkey. That's going to be a pine for the goalkeeper. Buffon, one of the greats. And if you want an opportunity to include him, this SBC might be a route for you. I'll leave him in foot champs for now. I'm not mad if you go higher or lower. Goalkeeper's preference. Everything is a little bit of give and a little bit of take, and it's not as defining or definite. User experience is just simply all over the place. Carragher, gonna surprise you. 5 out of 6 play styles on the defensive end. You got power header with the plus. You can incorporate a little aerial. This is an easy complete from an SBC perspective. Dirty cheap, discount shopping. We're giving him the stamp for foot champs. Del Piero, that finesse shot is filth. Dominates the center of the pitch, ins out, spectacular range, unlimited, plenty of that bravado, that storytelling. Move. Clint Dempsey, I'm gonna get a biased, debatable. I'm not saying it's right. I'm an American. I've always appreciated Clint Dempsey. He performed in the Premier League. He performed on the national team. I'm just trying to keep that respect on his name. Endo, I don't think you need him. I'll hear other cases. You can tell me. Speaking of, as we're recording, office setup, everything's Elgato, holidays upcoming, timelines preparing. This is the perfect time to pick up some gifts. Gerard, he's getting there. I have his loan, and I put that into motion. Many of you have probably joined me alongside that quest. Power Shot Plus, that's a little bonus structure. The majority of passing play styles. I thought his movement is decent. Olivier Giroud. Every time I went up against him, he was causing problems. I don't know if it's aerial or the corner kicks or the good hair and the strong jawline. I'm not sure, but I don't think I can get him out of the debatable for the macro, for the majority of you watching. Gunter, that's going to be a pass. Not Snoop Dogg, not a puff puff. Get my drift. Hashtag organics. Jorginho, and I'm not an Arsenal supporter, and his saving grace is that he has anticipate for a playstyle plus. And if you're playing with a holding mid, a center back, anybody who's going to be doing defending, that is the playstyle of choice. So I'll just give him a little bit of a lean. And I've just noticed we have no players in rank 1, and we always do a review. Expect some movement. And Kaká is going to be joining Del Piero. This is his year. The best he's ever been. That rapid separation, the skills, the fluidity, the ingenuity, the Brazilian aura. Kimmich, who got a plus 15 for a pace. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking up. He can join the family dinner table. It's been a long time coming. We need someone in rank 1. Kimmich's a bit of a pit bull in the middies. I don't know if you're going to play him out wide. More or less holding midfield or center mid. Kobel, you know my position or disposition when it comes to goalkeepers. That said, I did enjoy his gold version. I think that he's an upper level. He's a reliable goalkeeper. We'll throw him into the weekend. Philip Lahm, still not right there. Just missing out. It's the body type for yours truly. He's not a lockdown or a shutdown defender, and he's not good enough offensively to be a big enough difference maker just yet. Yamal, first rank 1. We were looking. We needed it. It's happened. I said this would be the year that he would have many upgrades and promo items, and I'm not sure how soon, but we'll see additional variations or iterations of Yamal. I can't believe he's 17 years old. He's next up, and he's already arrived. LaBelle with a 5-star, 5-star. She doesn't have the meta, but this is undeniable upgrades. We're looking at a finesse shot, both feet. You got a little bit of skills. You can create something out of nothing. I just don't think I can get her out of the debate, respectfully. Lodero, Pineham, Young Jordy. I packed him. Maybe an Evo or something in the future. I'm not sure why he doesn't feel better, whether it's a skills or a weak foot or there's some fraudulent stats or the lack of having a playstyle. Plus, I'm not sure. Maldini, and it's about damn time. Thank you, EA. They've got him off the slide tackle. They gave this man real playstyle, real practical utility. Marquinhos, I don't know who he's talking to at EA, and I have been on record not a fan. Undersized, not someone in my rotation, usually leaves me disappointed. This one right here, I'm talking rank 1. That's my first instinct. Lionel Messi, it's not that big of a change from what we've already seen. He's a specialist, but he's elite at what he's bringing. From the dribbling to the first touches to the orchestrating of attacks, you almost need to incorporate to maximize Messi as a number 10. Have him in that floating connector role. You need power, he's got the circuits, where all the circuits run through Messi. James Milner, I have the item, you have the item, middle of the road. If you wanted him or had to have him in the debate, fine. These 85s are sort of getting washed out. I'm seeing a theme. We have not put anyone in the pine that's not an 85. In fact, no one has made their way out. 6'3", bruiser in the mid, a lot of stats in the right places, has to play almost as a stopper. But I wouldn't think twice about putting him into the weekend. New icon, she can't play in a bunch of roles or positions, and she's 5'4" up front. I don't know if I have the answer, but I do have questions. But I'm struggling to put an 89 at this point of the title, not at least in debatable. Ronaldinho, broken, but you are going to pay the Ronaldinho tax, the popularity, the man that changed football, Yoga Bonito. I'll never forget some of those commercials. Rui Costa, it pains me because he went from a legend, if you're throwing it back, and I used to use him, abuse with them, but from legend to icon to now hero, and I have not seen him used on any level of regularity for 3, 4, 5 years. It's been quite some time. Schlotterbeck, he's not phenomenal, but I still trust him for the weekend. Scott at a holding mid is how tall? 5'1". I can't trust it. This isn't pro clubs. You might have some AI assistants that you'd like to include. That's just necessary. And she's not going to take up the space. We're going to the pine. Thuram is back. I don't love the price, but I understand it. Lethal shooter. Is he beyond rank 1? Does he deserve to be connected or selected amongst the greats, at least from this promo, among the icons and the successions, the heroes? I'm on the fence. Tonali, also going rank 1. And if you're looking for a compare and contrast, you have the Italian Premier League, similar to Valverde in La Liga. That's going to be your measured 1-to-1. Passing comes with incisive. Not mad about that whatsoever. Wanderson might wander into your starting 11. I'm telling you, a bit of a surprise. Stats are lining up. Upgrades look good. Stats are doing more than just stuffing. They're not fake numbers. Big Willie. Don't like that I said that out loud. If you want him in the debate, fine. Yoshida, we don't need it. Into the pine. And it's that time. Let's review. As for the bottom dippins, a lot of lower rated players from this promo. Not really a surprise. I'm not spending a bunch of time in this section. If we're talking about someone in the debate going up, a lot of you will talk about Lam. You don't like this. Even LaBelle, I'm telling you, with the double 5-star, gets kind of funky. Giroud been performing, but they're still feeling debatable. And what I'm tempted to do is actually move Bacha up. She's been impressive. Baggio's not going to be for everyone. Bompastor didn't get a big upgrade. Goalkeepers were confused. Carragher is fantastic value. Rank 1, the question is, does anyone need to go up? Marcus with the skill moves, the body type, he's huge. He's 6'4". I don't think it's right if we don't have him in broken. It's because of the presence, the maneuverability, the actual pace, and we have proof of concept. Skills, weak foot, too much strength, too much physicality. And in a surprise move, Bacha's coming in late. We're going to have her join rank 1, which gives us a top 10 officially. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do you agree? Do you disagree? How do you feel about this promo? I need some holiday spirit, some holiday cheer. I'm gonna start wearing the hat. You know the one. I don't need a chimney. And I have a lot more content coming out ASAP. Make sure to subscribe. It's free to do so. I appreciate you.